So what? 160 or 168? What we doing?
168.
Shane Mosley, everybody.
You done with 160?
As of right now, the way that I feel right now, it's like, bro, I've been waiting at 160 with my hand up, trying to fight everybody. Like you said, I've been talking for years about fighting Lara, Carlos Adames, Janibek, all that stuff, and it just doesn't seem like it can come to fruition. So, and I didn't feel like I had to work my way up. I felt like I was ready for the world title, right after fighting Danny Jacobs, beating him. I felt like I was ready for the world title, and it's almost a year out from that. So I'm like, bro, and I was at 168. So it's like to cut back down to really, really, struggle to make 160 to get an opportunity. I don't think it's necessary. Right now, I think I want 168.
When people haven't seen you since you fought Daniel Jacobs, and people haven't seen you in almost a year and a half, right?
It's almost a year.
Almost a year, excuse me.
So it would have been a year in July.
So someone like you, like, what's your daily regimen like? Are you still training every day? You just waiting on the call?
So I actually I've gotten scheduled like 2 fights, and so I obviously prepared for that. Fights fall out, unfortunately. Things happen in boxing, but for the most part, I conduct myself as a professional. This is my life, and so I'm in the gym 3 to 4 times a week. And I do strength conditioning probably 2 to 3 times a week. So no matter if I'm fighting or not, that's my schedule.
You literally calling out Lara. What was the communication like for you to get a fight with Lara? Was it
Lara said that he wanted a bigger fight. He didn't feel like our fight would be big enough.
Lara's not fighting.
And then so
so he wants a money fight.
We see this all the time. Like, okay, well then let's put both of you guys on the same card and let's build it up and let's make it what it could be. You know
what I mean? I'm not. Maybe I'm not sure what the situation with PBC is.
Yeah,
and what their network is and what the structure's looking like. From my knowledge, I don't feel that they have a deal with a network right now. And so maybe that was some of the problem, is because they didn't have a network, and then like to build that up, I wasn't already established with the company. So maybe they just didn't see it possible.
And
but
then
I don't know.
And then so you're looking at 168. You're like, all right, it ain't happening down there at 160.
Yeah.
And Jaime Munguia is the number 1 guy for you at 168, right?
I would love to fight Jaime Munguia.
What when you look at a fight between you and Jaime, like what is it that makes you star for it? And then second part of that question is why would what is it about that fight that we should look forward to?
So I think it's a fan friendly fight. Obviously he comes in, he has that Mexican style. I have great boxing ability. I can also punch, and I'm gonna try to offset his slow feet. I'll take advantage of him with them slow feet.
I tell people all the time, man, you got a strong right hand. You got a strong right hand.
And I think that's the beautiful part about me, because I come in with a smile, haha, yeah. Everybody thinks he's all so nice and stuff like that. The smile always gets him, man. Yeah. The smile always gets him. Oh, he's he ain't nothing like his dad, and then oh shit.
Yeah.
He can punch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous in there.
And then I don't know if you got any fights. I got a couple fights for you.
What's up?
I'm matchmaker.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, who?
We never get what he talk about.
But I mean, it's money making fights. A guy
I'll be like, yo.
Hey, a guy that's coming back. I think he coming off a loss.
Who's that?
Coming back into 168. Anthony Durrell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's one. Here you go another one. Our guy, he fought Caleb Plant. This is Sean guy. Been trying to get him on the show forever. Trevor Montgomery.
Seen him this morning.
He's fighting Pacheco.
Okay, Pacheco. So he's tied up.
I saw him this morning.
That's nothing. I got another one coming off a loss. I got a big fight for you at the end though. Steven Nelson, Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford guy. Damn. I got my guy T. So, bud, let's go. Bet it up. I got my guy. Bring your guy.
I was like, who you got? I'm tripping.
I'll bring my guy. You bring your guy.
Yeah.
And then
it's like a dog fight right here.
So, and then And then I got a big fight for him.
Who you got?
Well, hold up. Go back to the beginning. Who was the first guy?
Anthony Durrell.
What you think about the fight with you and Anthony?
I would love that fight.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, a former world champion, great fighter. He's a dog, obviously, for the name. And I would love that.
Yeah. What's that fight look like?
Tough fight. I think if Caleb can knock you out, I can knock you out.
Yeah.
Like
goddamn.
I'm just saying, hey, what's up? Like
Trev is a little busy, but you know, I like that fight.
T-Rev. It's a good fight.
I like the fight with Trev because what'd you call
T-Rev?
T-Rev.
That's his nickname.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like the fight with T-Rev because I think T-Rev gonna make you work.
Oh yeah.
I think he gonna make you throw that thing the way you supposed to throw it.
Okay.
That's what I think. And then
How you like Steven Nelson?
I like that fight. That's a good fight. He had
I got Vegas.
Obviously, you know, his last loss was Diego Pacheco. Obviously,
Very good fight.
Yeah, it was a great fight.
Good fight.
I thought he was in it all the way through.
And we can do this in
He did his
Vegas.
thing. Yeah.
Want me to holler at his promoter? I think we can make that fight. I think we make that fight.
Not a bad fight.
Yeah.
Canelo Crawford needs an undercard, right? So
Hey, we gotta make this fight. Okay, I'm hyped about that.
Hey, so either I get Canelo's guy, which is Munguia, or I get
Bud's guy. Steven Nelson.
that's sexy.
Or hey, look, if Munguia can't fight for whatever reason, I'll fight Saras.
yeah.
The guy who lost to him, but you know.
What do you think a fight looks like between Steven Nelson and Shane Mosley Jr.?
Shane has the advantage on the outside. Steven has the advantage, in close.
Can Shane keep him out?
Who can execute the game plan better? Yeah, because Steven rough Shane up and make it a war of attrition where he would probably have the advantage, or can Shane use his superior athleticism and catch him coming in and win that way? So it'd be a good fight. Yeah.
Now y'all ready? The big one.
Come on.
It's Charlo.
Big name.
Charlo?
168. These guys was so quote unquote stablemates. Cater Plant. In the fall. Shane Mosley, Cater Plant.
Have y'all sparred? Yeah.
Shane
How'd
Mosley.
that look?
It was even.
You talking about it was easy.
Have you and Caleb sparred?
Yeah.
How was it?
Come on now.
How was it?
I handled the job.
You trying to come back and
I handled the task.
Yo,
Coming at 168?
Hey, listen, huh? No. Well, when he first moved out here, we sparred. It was like, I'm literally coming into my prime.
Yeah.
And he's still, still growing and rising and all that. And we went a couple rounds, whatever, and I was like, I didn't say it, but other people was like, yo, you did the thing. And I was like, I got more experience on this, on that. Couple years go by, he getting ready for Canelo. And I was actually surprised to hear you say how good you thought I did against him, because I was like, yo, the kid grew up. The kid grew up on me. In my mind, I was like, yo, he got me.
Allegedly, that's what I said.
And Shawn made me feel good the other day. He said, you held your own.
Because I was like, I'll be honest, Caleb's Caleb.
Yeah.
He's really good. What he did against Uzcategui was impressive.
Yeah,
I thought this 168 would whip your ass.
Yeah.
They make weight classes for a reason.
Yeah.
I saw the sparring.
Yeah.
Because KP showed it to me, and I went, wow, damn, Shawn did well. So, I don't know. Yeah, no.
I think I would love to see that Caleb Plant versus Shane Mosley fight. I think that's a big fight. Two big names in the sport of boxing.
Caleb got some soul searching to do.
But he don't have time to search.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your career's right there, so you got to get back up in there with a name.
Do you think him and Charlo's still a possibility?
We talking about you.
No. Listen. Okay. I agree with that.
Okay.
Because, like you said, that's a big money fight. So I'm thinking about that down the line.
All right, cool.
I feel like I wouldn't get to him as fast as Charlo. Right.
Yep.
That wouldn't be that wouldn't be the first one.
Yeah.
I would say like later on down the line, but one of those other guys that we mentioned, 100%. He wouldn't be my first go-to, but. Like I said, Munguia, Saras, Nelson, somebody like that.
At 168, who do you think is the most realistic, like maybe a 1, 2, and a 3 guys that you could fight? I think the Jaime Munguia fight is realistic because
they were looking for a Huckleberry, and I was their Huckleberry. And so if all this stuff didn't come out, That could have been a real possibility.
Yeah. Huh. Who else?
Mabili.
Who and Billy?
Billy.
Yeah.
And Billy.
You like that fight?
I don't hate that fight.
Yeah.
I think that there's definitely
Lester Martinez.
Who's that?
He's been fighting on Pro Box, and I think he might even be the replacement opponent for Canelo Crawford if something happens to either guy. And he's been fighting on Pro Box.
Really?
Yeah, I think I read that. I believe that's true.
He's being trained by. Am I wrong?
I just know he's tight with Team Crawford. I
Right,
can't
that's what I'm
recall
saying,
if he's trained by them or not. I think he might.
I think he's training with. I think Bomac is his trainer.
I know. Yeah, I believe it because I know Bomac's been high on him for a long time, and
he's from Nebraska, isn't he?
I gotta check.
Yeah, no,
he's Guatemalan.
I know what I'm talking about. He's from
Nebraska. He's from Honduras or Guatemala.
But he lives. But I'm saying he lives in Nebraska.
Yeah.
He's with those guys. So that I'm surprised to hear. And especially, he's not really like,
I know he's he's a 68, but I know he's the replacement for one of them. I can't remember which one.
What do you mean, one of them?
That if injury happens
to either Crawford or
Canelo, that Lester Martinez would be the step-in.
I do like Lester Martinez. He's sitting at 12 right here on BoxRec. I just, 19-0, I just think he needs a little bit more experience.
Yeah.
And he's a little younger too, isn't he? He's
I don't think he's
29 actually.
Yeah, he's 29. Yeah.